play ours.
Come on, Fash FC!
Fash FC take on a celebrity team headed by rugby hero Lawrence Delalio in a special big match live this Sunday at 7, only on Bravo.
Some very sexually liberated ladies talk frankly about their noshing techniques in real sex in an hour. Right now, though, join Fash and the lads.
Come on, mate.
He's gone down to his
Get up! Time wasting!
Falling on deaf ears, though.
Guiding.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, the new recruits shoot their mouths off.
He says he doesn't like me. Not the best player to pick on.
Match Donkey Sean hits the campaign trail.
Tony, it's Sean from Fash FC, remember me?
Celebrity Fat Club's Harvey creates trouble at the trials.
You're putting out! You're putting out!
Now this is tiring.
And is Jason on the way out?
Jason, there's a fucking door here. If you're not happy, you can walk through there.
It's a new year and a fresh start for Fash FC, but the Christmas break has taken its toll on some of the players. At last week's training session, Fash discovered that his squad had put on 44 pounds in excess weight.
Increase of 11 pounds.
Of muscle.
No, 11 pounds.
To get the lads into shape, they were sent back to boot camp. Meanwhile, Match Donkey Martin received a detox of a different kind as he endured colonic irrigation. But the squad's fitness didn't affect their performance on the pitch as the lads romped to a 6-1 victory in the first round of the Reg Ellis Cup competition. Behind the scenes though, there was tension as trouble flared between Ricky and Fabian. And two new players joined Fash FC, but not all the squad were over the moon with the new arrivals.
The new players, I think personally, they're getting too much glory. All 6 of them standing out in front of us when we don't even know or care who they are.
With a crucial league match on the horizon, can Fash FC get their act together professionally and personally and climb the league table? It's Wednesday night training. For new boys Mark and Mike, this is their first outing as part of Fash FC.
All right, ladies, let's give a round of applause for our newcomers.
Before joining Fash FC, all the players were asked to fill out questionnaires about themselves.
If the two lads would like to stand up, so we all know who they are, let's know a little bit about them. Mark, goalkeeper, age 23, civil servant. Would bring to Fash FC squad energy, fun, rebellion against Fash. Least favourite player, Fash FC. Aaron, because he's up himself and not a good football player. Moving on. Mike, position, midfield, age 26, media salesman. Wants to join Fash FC because he wants to go on a date with a page 3 girl. Least favourite player, Lacey. Because he lacks pace on the pitch. Macy, can you get the shirts, please? Congratulations.
So the boys are now fully fledged members of the squad, but to make them feel even more at home, the gaffer has one more surprise for them.
In the true sense of the crazy gang, could you come and get them, please? Lovely. Yeah, lovely. Can you put them on, please, lads, and we'll get ourselves out.
Oh, very fetching. I'll put something in blue maybe to go with the rest of my training kit, but I think I can live with pink.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah, quite like it. Looking forward to the training session, yeah.
Mike and Mark need to tiptoe carefully if they want to create the right impression.
Life is a marathon. Take it easy, take it easy.
Mike might be pushing Fabian for a place on that left-hand side. He seems quite accomplished. He's got a good touch. He can control the ball. He can play it well. So Fabian could be under pressure to retain his position.
I don't really know Mark. I thought from his clip he was gay, but he mentioned his girlfriend, so I got that one wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Mark. Firstly, for two reasons. One, Stuart's a very good goalkeeper, so I doubt he's going to get in there. And secondly, well, he's going to come up against the mouth of Fash FC, really. He says he doesn't like me. Not the best player to pick on.
Until now, Stuart has been Fash FC's #1 goalkeeper, but Mark is after his position. The gaffer wants a goalie competition to see who's the better keeper.
Mark, Stu.
Okay, it's a little competition, lads. 10 shots, see how many he saves. 10 on 10.
First up, it's Stuart.
Good save, son, good save. Stuart's got experience. Stuart's taller, and Stuart will get those balls where everybody else thinks that you'll never get.
Stuart puts in a solid performance, letting in only 2 goals out of a possible 10. But can Mark do better?
Good save, son. Bloody good save. Excuse my language. Young boy's he's a shot stopper. When I say a shot stopper, he's somebody, because he's smaller than Stuart, he's somebody who will always save from about 15-20 yards. You won't beat the boy. He's good, he's like a cat.
Not good enough. 4 out of 10.
Well, I let him 4 in 10, but unfortunately Stuart let in just a 2 in 10. I think he was a little sharper than me on the shots.
Who's the goalkeeper? I think Stuart Collins. That's the way it's going to remain. Just keep me probably a little bit more on my toes, which is fine at the end of the day. So yeah, no, not worried whatsoever.
Stuart might not be worried, but the gaffer will always have the last word in who makes the team. And he has some surprises.
I ain't got no favourites. What you do on the pitch will determine whether we pick you or not on the Sunday. Players who will be in the stand. Ricky.
Patrick.
Governor. Fabian.
This is a bold move, as the players that make up the heart of Fash FC's first team are relegated to the stands.
The first team. Stuart!
Stuart has managed to keep his place despite the challenge from rookie Mark.
Tony! Aaron! Jason!
Jason, Aaron and Tony are usually on the bench but are getting a rare chance. Sunday's match is crucial to winning the league and the Fash FC regulars are not pleased.
Gutted. Maybe the gaffer's trying to make a point. I don't know. I've just got to up my own personal performance during the games and training. It's not good enough, I guess.
I haven't done anything wrong during the game, so I think Gaffer wants to give the chance to the new guys to see what they are made of.
I'm in the team. I knew he'd have to listen one day. He's probably watched the show, seen the footage of me saying he's got to put me in, and now he's put me in. I'm glad he listened, because it could have been trouble.
I'm not going to put pressure upon myself and say it's my big opportunity. I'm just going to go in there, do what I know I can do, and hopefully it's good enough to keep my place for the following week. Just got to go out there and do my best, really.
The gaffer's shown a lot of balls and he's got rid of the core of his team. I think that's good. And now everyone knows they're fighting for their place.
Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Sam sticks the boot in.
There's a couple of people who we don't expect will get in the team just because they're crap at football. But you know, that didn't stop people like Lacey and Aaron getting in the team.
Sergeant Harvey separates the wannabes from the wussies.
Get him beat out!
I'm not going to punish myself.
And Mace balls out the boys.
That is the worst display I've ever seen.
He's gone down clutching his leg. The opposition don't like that one bit.
With only the biggest names from the circuit, some comics are getting a little desperate to be part of John Thompson's Stands Up for Comedy.
Bring out the clown.
Weekends at 10, only on Bravo.
The greyhound runs at 40 miles an hour and lives for 12 years. The pronghorn antelope runs at 60 miles an hour but lives for a mere 11 years. The cheetah, Fastest animal on Earth. Lives just 10 years. Now consider the giant tortoise. He toddles along a bit. He has a little break. Walks a bit more. He has another little break. He travels at approximately 0 miles an hour, but lives for 200 years.
Have lots of little breaks with new Kit Kat cubes.
Today's lesson, giving our customers peace of mind. For £15 a month, we look after their whole central heating system. That means parts, labour and unlimited call-outs. To demonstrate the importance of having this fallback, Dave will fall back as if he's a boiler breaking down. But Dave didn't have British Gas central heating care. And now look, it was only £15 a month.
Why is it that the better something does its job, the more we take it for granted?
Hello?
Had a very Merry Christmas. Try the Special K Dropper Jean Size 2-week challenge. 2 meals, 2 bowls, 2 weeks, and you too could drop a jean size. Have Special K or Crunchy Nut for breakfast and again for lunch or dinner for 2 weeks and see if you can drop a jean size too.
I don't think this on-demand thing is for us. Why not? It's for the big guys.
We're big.
What's big? What's big? Biggest people in 6 countries, biggest suppliers in 12 states, biggest an office in Guam. That is big. Yeah, we have big guy issues. Integration, outsourcing, on-demand issues. So you're saying this on-demand thing is for us. Even though we're not that big. Yet.
Act like a big guy, pay like a little guy.
What?
The gang is back in American Pie the Wedding.
It's time for me to boom boom with the bridesmaids.
Now it's recut longer and ruder than ever.
You like it?
Stuffed with X-rated extras.
Oh my God! This is awesome!
American Pie the Wedding. Buy it or rent it on DVD and video from Monday.
Mr. Dawson!
What's going on?
Look, so horrible.
It's just a splinter, it's not. Get him upstairs, I'll close the store.
Customer hold up high above the heart.
Extenuating circumstances. This store is now closed.
Now,
Hi,
really
Chris.
good. Sing
How's feeling?
me.
I'm fine, yeah.
It's so hot.
There's some grapes there for you.
Right, stop
It's not a lot of time to change history, but for Frank Parker, it's all he's got. 7 days. Weekdays at 7 p.m, only on Bravo.
Final trick of the day.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Match Donkey Sean's got a lot to shout about.
Come down, come to one of our games if you can, please.
It's a short, sharp shot from Harvey.
Faster!
The life of a footballer, not as glamorous as you think.
And has Fash FC lost their form? After last week's 6-1 defeat of Oak Park, there was the unfortunate task of choosing a match donkey. Flash did have one player in mind, however.
Sean, don't get sucked in. Sean!
Because he's been driving Mace and myself horse, Sean.
As match donkey, left-back Sean Bellett has been instructed to do some promoting on behalf of Fash FC. Sounds easy enough, but promoting match donkey style is going to have to be a little different.
Fash wants you. Come down to Claremont Road.
Armed with a sandwich board, a megaphone, a bag of flies and dressed just in his boxer shorts, Sean must spend the day walking the streets of London, spreading the celestial message of Fash FC.
Fash FC, come on, don't be a donkey. Every Sunday. Yeah, I'm getting a good response. I mean, the people are like, you know, they're liking what I'm doing and they're looking at me oddly.
Come on, Flash! Yeah, Flash, that's it!
I've got a fixation with my legs. But yeah, everything's cool, man. Apart from me, my nuts feeling really frozen. Can't we just swap?
In all his enthusiasm, Sean seems to forget that a megaphone is not necessary from 3 feet away.
You come down to one of our matches, mate. Fash FC. Every Sunday, yeah? I know.
I'm only here, mate. Don't fucking shout at me.
So after blowing out some guys' eardrums, he ventures into the seedier part of Soho.
Went into a pawn shop. It was fantastic. It was brilliant. Woman said that she's going to definitely come down to one of the matches. Probably may even bring down some thongs or stuff, because I was like saying that I got a mate of mine, you know, who wears thongs and stuff. His name's Martin Safu, and you know.
When Sean moves on to Leicester Square, he manages to attract some unwanted attention.
The policewoman stopped. I thought she was going to read me my rights, but or even frisk me, but she didn't. And I asked her for a hug, and she told me no. Any chance I can have a hug? Now I'm going to move on to Nelson's column and see what Nelson's got to say about it.
Although Admiral Nelson doesn't object, Sean once again attracts the authorities.
I'm promoting our show. I'm just promoting our show. I've told my gaffer that I need to come down here and promote the show.
The thing is, without permission, you're not allowed to do it.
No shouting in the square. Okay, thank you. I think it's time for me to go somewhere a little bit more warmer.
We'll be back later to see where else Sean's crusade takes him. While Sean continues his canvassing, Sam Diamond, who has really made his mark on Fash FC, having scored 2 hat-tricks already this season, is arriving at the top London art studio. Although he has no idea what he's doing there.
I only expect that, I don't know, I'm being sculpted or I'm being painted or I'm having a portrait done or something, but you know, whatever it is, it could be a nice reward.
Sam soon finds out when he reads Fash's letter.
Sam Diamond, man of the match. Well done, Sniffer. We have a painter, caricaturist and a sculptor all lined up to capture your image. Have fun, bubbler, from the gaffer. That is brilliant. Hello, everybody. Wow, what fun. I've never been amused before.
As Sam takes up his pose, the clock starts ticking. The artists have exactly 1 hour to capture his image. Artist number 1 is Robert. Trained at the Royal College of Art, he's doing a full-length portrait of Sam using oil paint. Next to Robert is Sheba, an artist for 13 years. She's accentuating Sam's features in a caricature. Artist number 3 is Tanya, who teaches sculpture and is recreating Sam's head in clay. And finally, artist number 4 is defender Steve Lacey, who'll be immortalising Sam's image using a child's painting set.
I can't wait to see what Lacey comes up with.
After 20 minutes, Lacey has completed his masterpiece.
I think it looks a lot like him. And yeah, I finished. There's the finished article. I guess I've got a talent that I didn't know I had. Certainly thought I was good at football and I'm crap at that. So maybe I'll give a go at this, really.
Having stood still for 45 minutes, serial complainer Sam can't help but have a whinge.
It's like a form of torture being stood up here for an hour. I can't move any muscles.
A bored Lacey looks round for another form of artistic expression.
Oh, I can use this.
Yeah, Lacey's having to go a bit of sculpture now. I fear he's got a trade as a painter decorator once this is finished, but certainly not as an artist. Can't wait to see the results.
Bad boy Diamond.
But how are the other artists getting on?
With a pose like this, you need quite a long time to establish the pose, and I haven't got that.
He does have a happy expression, quite continually, which is quite unusual, especially when people are being modelled.
With the hour time limit up, Sam can finally relax and view the finished results.
Oh, knackered, I can't feel my knees. Oh. Let's see. I can't wait to see what have I got.
Oh, look.
Look, I look like a little boy.
You do?
By jingo, Sam, you look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Very good. Wow.
It's a younger you, I think.
Yeah.
Not just younger, you'd be lucky playing for the under-11s.
Thank you. Wow. I do look like Tony Blair though. Cheesy grin.
At least it looks like you, Sam. I'd spot those lug holes anywhere.
Enormous ears, by the way.
That's not my fault. Nothing to do with me how big your ears are.
Okay. Thank you. Cheers for doing that.
That's all right.
Ta.
This is my characteristic playground one.
I've seen 3-year-olds do better than that, Lace.
This is my sculpture.
Okay.
Do you like it?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking Sam Diamond.
It looks nothing like me.
It does. It's got no hair.
Sam can now take one of the masterpieces home with him to treasure, but which one will he choose? Scary Gollum head, preschool poser, the battered Prime Minister, or Lace's postmodernist faux naive watercolour?
I think the one I'd prefer to take home would be my sculpture.
I'm really pleased actually. I'm really surprised. I really didn't think you would.
I think that really looks like me. I think it's very impressive, and I think that's the sort of thing you can keep for a long time. And that's what I'm hoping to get out of the experience, really.
Match donkey Sean has decided to move his promotional quest to a shopping centre to shelter from the cold.
Attention, attention. Hi. I'm here on behalf of Fash FC, and we're just trying to promote the show. So we're
While Sean embarrasses himself, teammate Brenton has popped down to check on his progress.
So I thought I'd come and give him some support. I'm not going to take the piss out of him at all, but I don't want to embarrass him, so I'm just going to stay around here for a little while and see what his reaction's like.
Let's come to one of our shows. Fash FC. So
You're not him. Sure, I thought I'd come down and give some support, buddy. You're looking good,
B,
man. You're looking good.
B.
How's it
Thank
going?
you, thank you.
How's it going?
I feel like a twit, man.
You look good, man. You look
People say I look like John Fashanu. Do I look like John Fashanu? Nah, I look better, I know. You want to use the last speaker?
I would never be match donkey.
Don't leave me, man.
You're doing well, man. You're doing well. You don't need me here, man. You're doing well. You're doing a good job.
Thanks,
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. You will become match donkey, don't worry.
It'll never happen.
It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. I hope Fash is watching. This is Fash FC. We want people to come down and support us every Sunday at 12 o'clock. Hi. How you doing?
We're having your clothes.
I don't normally walk around like this. This is just a first.
Balloons are all the rage in the States, so you're very stylish right now.
After blitzing them all, Sean finds time to relieve himself. With his day as match donkey nearly done, Sean makes his last location 10 Downing Street to drum up some Premier support.
Tony, I know you can hear me, mate. It's Sean from Fash FC, remember me? See if you can pop down one Sunday. Kickoff starts at 12, so you've got to be there before 12 time. We've got a special seat for you. Tony, man, you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. Yeah, we went out to see the Prime Minister, Tony Blair. Unfortunately, he wasn't in, so I left a leaflet with one of the police officers. I'm hoping that he'll get the leaflets and he'll come down, because I know that he's a big fan of football. First donkey was very embarrassing, very humiliating. It's not nice being a donkey. I'll prefer being man of the match. So hopefully this will be the first and the last.
Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Tony gets testy at the trials.
You're sitting there in front of me, and you're boring me.
Harvey pulls no punches.
God, you're putting out! You're putting out! The life of a footballer. Not as glamorous as you think.
And it's a mate massacre after the match.
To play like that, I never want you on that pitch again. That is absolutely woeful.
He's gone down close to mistake. The opposition don't like that one bit.
if you haven't got your toothbrush handy, why not try new Orbit Professional? It contains dissolving microgranules and gently cleans your teeth in a way you can really feel. New minty fresh Orbit Professional with microgranules cleans teeth in a way you can really feel.
If the future's sorted, you can afford to live a little. Clerical Medical. Plan for tomorrow, live for today.
It's Weight Watchers from Heinz.
Norwich Union Direct.
Sorry, it's a people carrier. 3 years, no claims. And I'd like you to quote me happy. Yes, did you hear that? It's great.
Let Norwich Union Direct Car Insurance put a smile on your face. Call 0800 828 829 and let us quote you happy.
The gang's back in American Pie The Wedding on DVD and video. Now it's recut longer and ruder than ever.
This is awesome!
Buy it or rent it from Monday.
At B&Q, selected kitchen doors are half price. This cherry-style modern kitchen is now just £970. Hurry, offer ends 29th of January.
It's Weight Watchers from Heinz.
So how's the job? We've all tried to give up smoking. It's hard. But every cigarette we smoke makes this fatty stuff get stuck in our arteries. This much was found in the artery of a 32-year-old smoker. Our hearts can't work properly if our arteries are all clogged up. Yeah, but don't worry.
Women, don't expect any help on a Thursday. Nuts, the new magazine for men, every Thursday.
And away those courses go. But what dastardly deed is this? That's rock the competition. This is no time to hang around. Hey! A sneaky shortcut. Now what's he up to? Uh-oh. Bye-bye. But what's this? Black Sapphire heads for the finish post. And the post really finishes him.
Comedy from Merton to Enfield. Weekends at the new time of 10:30 on Bravo.
He's gone down close and he's made the opposition don't like that one bit.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Fit Club's Harvey lets them have it, and it's back to the league for the lads, but not everyone's happy.
It's always the same fucking people.
It's not always the same. I said to you, go in there. I said to you, go in there, do me a job what the governor does.
At the end of last year, 3 players were transferred out of Fash FC to make room for new and better blood. Since then, 2 new squad members, Mark Pemberton and Mike Dingle, have been voted in by the Bravo viewers. Today, Fash and his team are holding trials to fill the last remaining place on the squad.
Morning. Boy, are these all the lads keen and eager to be here? Let's go in and see them.
Bravo launched an appeal before Christmas for a new player. Over 1,000 people applied, but only 30 hopefuls were invited to the trials. However, there is only one place up for grabs.
Afternoon all. I'm looking for 1 or 2 consistent players. I think I've got enough flair and enough problems in that with some of the players I've got in my team. This time I'm looking for a little bit different. Hello, Mace. How are we doing? All right, Bubbler.
Today I'm part of the panel and I'm also looking out for the players. Part of that job will also be a bit of reffing and a little bit of coaching.
I'm going to be judging one of the new players joining. Certainly not looking for a player, because that'll mean I'll be in the stands again.
So I'll be looking out for some good players and some lively, bubbly characters. So I'm open to bribes.
To start off, the contenders have to demonstrate their basic football skills whilst under the watchful eyes of Mace and Jamie Spaniel.
Score and pick one, good feet on the body movement in and out the cones. Again, shooting, taking it around the keeper mark, and see how their finishing is, whether they scuff the shot or hit it sweet.
I don't think I'm too old for Fash FC. I'm still reasonably fit.
I'm Tony, I'm here, and I'm the best.
I'm a winner, and it's an opportunity, and anyone who can't see that just should be here.
I play either wings, up front, behind the front too. I love football.
After putting the two Fash FC keepers through their paces, Fash brings the group together for the next test.
Afternoon, lads. We're now going to test you on your fitness, your agility. And we've got somebody which, shall we say, is going to be a bit of a surprise. Word of warning, this guy is tough.
Harvey Walden from Celebrity Fit Club notoriety has been brought in to weed out anyone who thought it would be a walk in the park.
Get your feet down!
I'm here to get these footballers whipped into shape and put a little test to them, see if they can stand the heat.
Go, go!
I'm gonna give them one of those ultimate circuit courses, press ups, jacks, see if they can stand the pain.
For those already in the squad, it's nice just to watch.
It separates the boys from the men. Harvey's a tough nut, but I could do this piece of piss.
Third gear!
While the lads are given the boot camp treatment, Fash and Mace pick out the ones they think will make the grade.
Yeah. Very good. Good player?
Yeah, good player.
The key elements that Mace and I have been looking at has been the determination. Look at the boy's face when he's going round and round. Look at the pain on his face. Does he really want it? Any funny ones, Mace? What about this guy here? This got to be funny. I mean, this guy, he's not a footballer, is he? In a million years. Come on, put him in for a laugh. Go on, he can't. Let's go, you're putting out! You're putting out!
The 1 hour of circuit training begins to take its toll.
I sound fat.
Now this is tiring.
Stand by! No, mate, he's having a laugh, isn't he?
They look fit, they look knackered at the same time. I don't want to do it again.
Master!
The life of a footballer. Not as glamorous as you think.
For some, it's just too much.
I'll stop because I'm not going to make this fitness. I'm not going to make a team. And so I'm not going to punish myself.
After Harvey has made sure they're capable of surviving 90 minutes on the pitch, May splits them into teams of 5 to go head-to-head against their possible future teammates.
We're going to play against our lads now, and we'll see what they've got now.
Normal 5-side rules. What I will say is watch out for the corners because it is a bit icy over there.
This gives Fash's squad a chance to get a good feel for the potential talent out there.
Some of them look very interesting. Some look a bit crap.
I'm looking out for, a lad that possesses a bit of skill, can do a little bit on the ball, got a good shot, and is not selfish.
Some Black Apple Stewart seems pretty good, but that's about it really. I haven't really been tested really. I reckon at least 95% of the players that are here should really just have stayed in their bed.
Some of the players, I've had a look, a couple of them look quite interesting. Nothing special, nothing really jumps out to me. But then again, it's quite difficult on a 5-a-side pitch to see how good the player is. I'm still trying to work out how good Spaniel is.
There's a couple of people who we don't expect will get in the team just because they're crap at football. But that didn't stop people like Lacey and Aaron getting in the team.
With the physical testing over and having consulted Mace Harvey and his existing squad, Fash picks the players he wants to go on to the final stage. The remaining hopefuls are given an early shower. The remaining 50 now have to face the Fash FC panel. As well as Fash and Mace, 4 of the boys will be joining in the grilling, and they've all taken a lead from Simon Cowell.
You're sitting there in front of me, and you're boring me.
Do you tell any porkies?
I might say that is nasty, that top isn't nice. Why on earth do you think you can get into our team?
What's your best and worst quality, briefly?
I once urinated on a girl.
Say that again.
I once urinated on a girl.
We don't have that here, Andrew, son.
It was...
I don't want to hear. Okay. You have a mother and a father. That could have been my daughter.
Yeah.
That is not what we talk about, people urinating on girls. You think it's funny?
No, I don't think it's funny.
That you urinated on a girl. I think that's disgusting.
No.
No, we can't talk at the same time. I'm sorry. Carl, how do you think you could handle playing in front of a lot of people with the spotlights and the camera?
I play better when I've got a crowd of people watching, to be honest. That's the type of person I am.
Like the nightclubs?
Yeah.
Like the women?
Of course.
Like the drinking?
Yeah, I love
like the
drinking.
drugs?
Not really, but I'm natural. I'm just natural. I'm a natural live wire.
If you was given the decision to either lose your right leg or your dick, which one would you lose?
Well, it'd have to be my dick, wouldn't it?
So, people will judge you on this show. They might look at you and they might think you're on the large side slightly.
Totally, yeah, no, yeah.
Right, so what are you going to do to help your fitness?
I want to work my way in. You've all earned the right to be where you are in your places, and if I'm good enough to take the place, I'm sure I'll be in.
I got 19 goals this season so far.
19 goals for right back? You should be playing for England.
My wife is very supportive. She loved the show.
You sure it shouldn't be your wife who should be sitting here?
After the panel have performed their version of the Spanish Inquisition, they must decide on who will join the squad.
Okay, let's have somebody who's got balls of a mountain goat.
But didn't we say, with one player that we're looking for today is a footballer?
All right, he goes. Clinton goes. Reluctantly, I'm giving. Okay?
I need a footballer, and I don't rate him as a footballer. Don't forget, you asked one. If you ask me now to make a choice, I'd pick the striker. Personally.
Can we all agree to get rid of Stewart? I think we all agree with that. That's what you're happy?
Yeah, Mace is happy.
After nearly an hour of deliberating, the panel reach a decision.
Guys, this is the final member of the squad.
When the players are called back in, Fash calls up the 3 that most impressed them.
Ladies, first of all, thank you very much for coming. No particular order. I'm going to bring out the first 3. Carl, come forward. Stuart, come forward. Clinton, come forward. And I hope that all of you will give a round of applause to the winner. And his journey is just beginning. Step forward. Carl.
Carl, a 24-year-old graphic designer, was recognised early in the day for his playing ability. He's a centre forward and strong competition for Sam Diamond's position.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wear it with pride.
Of course I will.
I hope I can bring I'll give it my best, do you know what I mean? And just hope that I can bring positive things to Fash FC.
I think this boy's going to be another Sam Diamond. Skillful, put pressure on Sam, put pressure on Jamie, is exactly what we need. Now let's just watch him go.
Dad, I'm there, you know. I got it, man. I got it, I'm there.
Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Carl makes an impression.
Bit short, isn't he?
And Tony's balled out.
You play a ball, lay back and admire it. That's crap, that's not football.
This is a real dangerous position. They've got to come out near post.
But Uncle James, Mummy said to take me to the hairdressers.
Ah, waste of money. I'll have a bash myself.
I'm back. Hello there.
Hi.
What happened?
Terrible hairdresser. Leave it to me. I'm just waiting for the manager to get back, and then, whoa, is he in trouble? Look, some idiot's cut my niece's hair. Yes, please. There's one other thing I need you to do, though. Okay, let me explain. I know this haircut has nothing to do with you, but my sister is watching outside, and I want her to think that you did it. So you sort out this terrible mess for me, and I will pay you double, okay? You're very, very nice people. Thank you.
Welcome to a secret world
A world inhabited by a select few. A world belonging to those who have talent, beauty, attitude, and success. To join this exclusive world requires no royal invitation. A chat with a bloke from Birmingham will do. Welcome to the world of the Frank Skinner Show. Weeknights. Comedy is paramount.
Women, don't expect any help on a Thursday. Nuts, the new magazine for men, every Thursday.
Simple, affordable health cash plans from HSA.
Now you can also call Yellow Pages 118 24/7. Whatever business or service you want 24/7.
Thank you.
The city, how romantic!
A trip to somewhere special, £400.
Cheers! Come along, boys!
A few souvenirs, £1,000.
More blocks!
A little culture, £150.
No cats in this one, right?
I don't think so.
A holiday with people who make you feel warm and fuzzy, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard, accepted for all your travel needs, from flights to sights.
Mr. Dawson!
What's going on?
Look, so horrible.
It's just a splinter, it's not...
Get him upstairs, I'll close the store.
Customer
Hold
announced.
up high above the heart.
Extenuating circumstances.
This store is now closed.
Now,
Hi,
really
Chris.
good.
How
Seems
you
good to
feeling?
me.
I'm fine, yeah.
There's some grapes there for you.
Right, stop it.
With only the biggest names from the circuit, some comics are getting a little desperate to be part of John Thompson's Stands Up for Comedy.
Bring out the clown.
Weekends at 10, only on Bravo. Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, the squad lose their form.
Almost an own goal. There's an under-16 team on the players, and if they played us now, they'd murder us.
But can Fash FC get ahead in the league?
Diamond the header, just wide.
Morning, troopers.
It's Sunday, and the boys are playing against Hendon Town in their first league match of the year. For new boy Carl, this is his first day as part of Fash FC. He won't be playing, but he's still determined to be noticed.
I'm dressed up smart today because it's my introduction to the team, and I just wanted to make good first impressions to everyone, you know, keep my appearances up.
Right, looking a bit smart there, mate.
My twin brother, Lace.
That's it, mate.
Lacey introduces Carl to the rest of the squad.
How you doing, mate?
Cool.
Nice to meet you. Good. No jacket?
Yeah, I've got my jacket in the car.
You need to bring it because it'll freeze your rocks
Yeah,
off.
I know.
The players warm up, and Carl's appearance has already made an impact.
What's up, P. Diddy? No offence to P. Diddy or nothing, but I'm fine with Carl, thanks.
Bit short, isn't he? Bit of a little short ass, but apparently he's a very, very good player, but we'll have to wait and see.
I particularly wanted one of the other players, but Mace was adamant that he was going to choose Carl. Carl's a very skillful, quick player, but we'll see how strong he is when he's on the pitch.
But the gaffer wants the new blood to shake up the team.
It's no different to the professional league and the Premier League. A new boy comes in, he's fresh meat as we call him, the new chicken. He's got to prove himself. There'll always be resentment because whether we like it or not, he's come in or they've come in to take somebody's position. So you've got to resent him a little bit. You've got to accept him, Doesn't stop you from resenting him.
Fash FC are currently 6th in the table and have to win today if they want to be in with a chance of catching the league leaders St Andrews. But despite the crucial match, there are some major changes to the squad. Aaron, Tony and Jason have all been given a run out, while 3 vital midfielders are left on the bench.
This is a match where we have to win. They want to humiliate us and rub our faces in the dirt. We got to win. That's what we want. That's what we want. Come on, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who are we? Who are we?
Team changes and the arrival of new blood means that for some players, today will be a fight for survival.
See Stuart Collins there just on the perimeter of that team huddle. Knows he's under a bit of pressure now with Mark Pemberton, the new goalie, coming in a couple of weeks ago, voted in by the viewers, and he's going to be a threat to Stuart Collins' position as Fash FC's #1 keeper.
The lads kick off. Fash FC are unbeaten in their last 8 games and are expecting Hendon Town to be a pushover.
Our boys at the moment are just on fire. You know, I'll be surprised if it's not 4 or 5 goals.
The gaffer's confidence in his squad is soon rewarded as a foul against Jason gives Fash FC a free kick.
Oh, he's played it quickly here, has he? Warren Moore, yes he has. Sean Bellett then, left-hand side, knocks it in, and it's flicked on by Amity. Jamie Hinchliffe is in here, very wide angle, surely can't score from there. Oh, it's gone in! Jamie Hinchliffe has scored from the most impossible of angles. Sam Diamond and Brenton Amity over there to celebrate with him too.
Brenton! Lovely, lovely, different class.
And it isn't long before Fash FC get another chance on goal.
Charles now to surge forward, evades one challenge. This is a good run by Charles, needs a good delivery. There it is from Diamond, the header, just wide. You don't see that very often. Sam Diamond failing to hit the target, and he knows he's wasted a great chance.
After Sam's slip-up, things go from bad to worse.
Again, it's a foot race here between Stuart Collins, who comes out and may well be hurt there. Oh, look at this.
Stuart's taken a nasty whack on the shin, but won't stay down. He doesn't want to give new boy Mark a chance between the sticks.
I was ready, I was prone there, just about to grab my gloves and run on the pitch. So I'm ready if he gets injured again, or if he needs a break, I'm the man.
Stuart barely has time to recover as Fash FC's defending falls apart.
Corner kick then for Hendon Town, 3rd of the game so far. Whipped in and headed on and just headed wide.
Flipping out. This is what is happening with us today. Dear, dear, dear.
Hendon keep up the pressure as Fash FC crumble.
Hendon Town are back on the attack here. Almost an own goal.
Absolutely pathetic. There's an under-16 team want the players, and if they played us now, they'd murder us.
Fash FC's defence remains in tatters as the half-time whistle blows. The boys return to the changing room 1-0 up, but Mason the gaffer are not happy.
That is the worst display I've ever seen. Absolute rubbish. Martin, you're somewhere else, son. Eh? You play like that, I never want you on that pitch again. That is absolutely woeful. Tony, the only thing I can say is you played well in bits, another pitch, you're a prima donna. You stand there, you play a... Shut up, shut up. You play a ball, lay back and admire it. That's crap, that's not football.
Come on, fix that mate for 2 months.
Tony.
Come on, Tony.
Crap, I don't want to hear that, otherwise you will be out for the rest of the time. Hey? That is the worst. If I could change the whole lot of you, I would do. That is woeful. Gaffer.
Where are we, lads? We're playing as individuals. You can see what's going to happen. Even though we've got a lot of the play, they're going to nick it. Through fault, default, whatever, they're going to nick it. They're going to get a goal, it's going to come, and then they're going to come at us. Like the 7th Cavalry. They're going to come all over us.
To be fair, they should be sitting in there 2-1 up. Eh? They should have had 2 goals without doubt.
Give you 5 minutes, lads, to see the Fash FC we saw last week. And all the weeks. Come on. Let's get it going.
As the lads go into the second half, can they hold on to their 1-0 lead? The boys know they have to turn the game around immediately, or the gaffer starts making substitutions.
Here comes the corner kick from Hendon Town, and the ball's in the 6-yard box, and it could go anywhere. In the end, it just goes wide.
Ref!
I wonder if this is going to be the first substitution of the afternoon for John Fashanu's team.
After a poor performance, Aaron is the first of the new blood to be brought off and is substituted by new boy Mike. Jason is also on borrowed time but fails to impress.
Not getting anything from Jason at all. We can't take that risk any longer. He's not playing alongside with Brenton. He's playing as an individual.
Can't imagine Jason Phillips is too happy about coming off here.
On the pitch, Jamal is immediately making a difference.
It's Jamal Pereira with his first touch, and this could be dangerous. Still Jamal Pereira. Oh, still Jamal Pereira goes down in the box.
Get your shot! Shoot! Shoot, Jamal! You can't walk it into the goal. Get your shot on.
The last of the new blood is brought off as Tony is substituted for Pat.
It was Charles who took McCarthy's role on the right side of midfield for today's game in a tactical change by John Fashanu.
The game remains on a knife edge as Hendon Town pile on the pressure.
To number 5, forward into his teammate Stuart Collins comes, and that's a big tackle in from Warren War. They've given a penalty. Somehow he's given a penalty against Warren War. I'm not quite sure of this at all. In comes the tackle, he took the ball, the player didn't even go down, but we have a penalty here to Hendon Town. Stuart Collins with a chance to be the hero of the day. Okoli steps up. Oh, Collins got a touch on it, but not enough to stop the ball going in. And it's Fash FC 1, Hendon Town 1, 8 minutes to go, and John Fashanu's boys are being made to pay for complacency in this league game.
But in the closing minutes of the game, the Fash FC forwards spot a chance.
Diamond's in the area, can they get the cross away? In it comes, Diamond's there near post, deflects it just wide! There goes the full-time whistle then at Claremont Road. Paul Baker's the last touch of a disappointing game for Fash FC.
The draw with Hendon Town has lost Fash FC 2 crucial points, and they drop down to 7th place in the league.
Jason, stand up, son. What do you think you brought to the team?
Obviously put my hand up, didn't play too well, but when you're out every week, you don't get match fit like the rest of these boys or your favourites do. And it's always the same fucking people.
It's not always the same. I said to you, go in there.
Yeah.
I said to you, go in there, do me a job what the governor does.
Yeah.
Just sit in there doing a holding position. That's all I asked you to do.
Right, I went in there, did that second half, you pulled me off. Yeah, you pulled the boys off, you swapped it around, it was from 1-0 up to 1-0. So we're not to blame. If anyone's to blame, you're to blame. No, I'm not blaming.
Hang on, Jason, hang on, quiet.
I'm not blaming anyone.
You're not happy.
Right.
Here is a fucking door here. If you're not happy, you can walk through there.
Listen.
Quite happy, we decide, we do it,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, I've got my opinion.
You got your opinion, we've heard it. Alright, sit down.
3 changes
Should
doesn't
not be a
disrupt
problem.
us that much. Yeah, Warren, stand up.
You've got to be honest, lads. If you're out of the team, yeah, like you three were, yeah, and you come into the team, you got to want to keep your place. So you got to perform. You can't make excuses when the match goes bad, because if it went well, then you would have been expected to play next week.
Warren,
you can't be making no excuses, please, lads. That's the worst thing you can do. Exactly. Just hold your hand.
Who are you talking about when you're talking about this?
What I'm saying, yeah, is don't make excuses.
No, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to everyone here.
Who's making excuses?
You making an excuse.
No, I'm not making an excuse. I'm saying I played bad. That's not an excuse. I played bad.
If we can make 3 changes, what happens next week when we make 2 changes? If we change back again next week and we make 2 changes, we win again. Well, I may as well just keep the winning team all the time. People have come into me and said, "I'm better than Fabian. I should be playing. Fabian shouldn't be playing." I'm not saying names. There's opportunity. People have said, "I'm better than the governor." People said to me, "I'm better than Jamal." You want to be better. Of course, everybody wants to be better. Of course we do. But today's day, we were all poor. Now, we've got to establish why. We were playing a bottom of the league team today. I made 3 changes. Only 3. Only 3. We say, oh, you take the heart out of the game, the team, the best players. Well, now we know they're the best players. Why should I give anybody else a chance? All right, lads, let's get changed.
It's not going to win me any friends, but I'm quite serious when I think we should always pick the best 11 every week. It's a formula that works for the best managers in the Premier League and around the world.
It was shocking. It was a poor result. I feel we lost that game, really. Even though we got a point each, but I just came off thinking we lost. I'm just gutted, absolutely gutted.
Putting their troubles behind them, the lads gather in the stands to hear who is man of the match and the dreaded match donkey.
Ladies, man of the match. Someone who's been consistent. Someone who gets on with the job and does the job. Paul Baker, stand up. Paul will become a catwalk model alongside myself at a charity fashion show next week. Well done, Paul. Match donkeys, plural, donkeys. We're calling it I'm a footballer, get me out of here. Please stand up when we say your name. Tony. But I did say plural. Someone who's new. Well done, Mike. Stand up, son. The next person, along the way of life, went off the tracks and became a monster. Aaron, please stand up. Last but not least, someone who doesn't want to be match donkey. Please stand up. Jason. Ladies, let's give him a round of applause.
Was I expecting match donkey? I think there were players on that pitch that were worse than me. There were players on that pitch that are better than me. In bits, I thought I'd done okay. In other patches, didn't do so well. That is down to maybe a lack of match fitness, not playing for a while. But is it fair? I guess you get what you deserve.
Don't forget to tune in this Sunday at 7 o'clock for a very special Fash FC The Big Match. For the first time ever, we'll be coming live from Claremont Road Stadium as Fash's boys take on a team of celebrity rivals, including Lawrence Delalio, Ralph Little and John Leslie. It's a 2.5-hour spectacular that you don't want to miss. Then on Monday at 5:30, it's Fash's Diary. Our look at the wild and wonderful world of all things Fash. This week, Fashion Mace hit the alley.
Yes, that's better. Come on! Come on!
There's fighting, talking, face the Fash.
I don't think Jamie is really as good as you've made him out to be honest.
And we go inside the mind of vocal defender Tony Charles.
I guess I should think before I speak.
We'll be back next Friday at 10 o'clock when Fash FC's new recruits hit the showbiz scene.
Absolutely buzzing.
Paul and Fash become model citizens and the match donkeys cry, I'm a footballer, get me out of here. Don't miss it.
He's gone down close.
Time wasting.
Falling on deaf ears though.
Since Fash FC got together, on top of the football, the boys have really been living the high life.
This is what they want for the rest of their lives.
Going to all the parties and all the premiers. And they've all got pretty good at playing the celebrity game. But now, it's time for the celebrities to play ours.
Come on, Fash FC.
Fash FC take on a celebrity team headed by rugby hero Lawrence Delalio in a special big match live this Sunday at 7, only on Bravo.
There's a world I can go and tell my secrets to. In my room, in my room, in my room.
New Gavilas from Gaviscon. Relief from hellish heartburn and indigestion for up to 12 hours.
12 hours? What am I going to do for 12 hours?
Get one of these 3 great ringtones sent direct to your Nokia now. Just text the word tone followed by the song name that you want and send it to the number 8181. So text tone and the song name to 8181.
At B&Q, there's at least a third off selected laminate flooring. Save over £3 a square metre on this Beach Effect laminate. But hurry, it's priced to go.
Comedy from Merton to Enfield. Weekends at the new time of 10:30 on Bravo.
A behind the camera look at the goings on in the